Meet Rosie Battista, a fearless entrepreneur who at the age of 50 decided to plunge into something that most people don't have the guts to try at the age of 20.
Prior to my 50th birthday, working in a gym that I really didn't like, a breakup in a bad relationship, having to sell my house, people were coming up to me saying, Rosie, you look good enough for 50. And I'm like, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear, Rosie, you look good, period. You look amazing, period. Not for 50 or not for having 3 children or not for being in menopause. I just want to be the best that I can be at every stage and age of my life. My dad, way back in the Jack LaLanne day when Jack LaLanne was first around, my dad was one of the first people to have a little makeshift gym in his basement. So I got very intrigued with training and weightlifting and decided to become a personal trainer. And interesting now, all my children are, bodybuilders, and 2 of them are personal trainers. I said, I'm turning 50 and I'm just not happy with the way I look and feel. My confidence was like, gone. And I'm like, okay, I need to make a change. So I said, I'm gonna pull something out of my bucket list, which was to be in a bodybuilding competition. Because I always wanted to do it, but I was raising my children instead. And I spoke to my children about it and they were like, Mom, you've been talking about this like forever. Will you just do it already? And I was like, wow, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna do it. It took me 16 weeks to prepare and went to the gym 7 days a week. And for probably 12 of those weeks, I worked out 2 hours a day. The competition is walking out to a song and posing. And you're also standing next to someone and posing next to them. So they're comparing you to the person next to you. And then they move you around. So I had to step on stage in 4-inch heels in this tiny little bling bikini. I was actually the oldest one at 50 in the show. And there was a 20-year-old who happened to be my daughter competing against me in the show. And then 35 other women in between us. I walked out to the song, You're Amazing. And my daughter was like, come on, Mom. And, I walked out there and that song was, like, I picked that song really for her, for me, and for all women because the song is about you're amazing just the way you are. And it really, I think for both of us, made us realize that our beauty is really inside, but it just allowed me to have a better vehicle to express it. That was the day that really Sleeping Naked was launched. It was the day I realized that I can be an inspiration to women to build their healthiest, sexiest version of themselves. Sleeping Naked was actually an idea I had while driving in a car one day. And I'd come back from like a networking meeting and just doing a lot of thinking. And I started to say, wow, it would just be so awesome if I could feel really comfortable in my body, like comfortable enough to like just be naked, sleep naked. And it just, Sleeping Naked After 40 came into my head. Sleeping Naked After 40 is a concept of feeling healthy, sexy, and confident to put your best out in the world. Because only when you really feel that way are you willing to do what it takes to step up and really give your best.
Sleeping Naked After 40 is a program teaching women how to get their best bodies through exercise and healthy eating choices. When women come to Rosie to get healthy, she looks at their lives and food habits and shows them simple things they can change to eat better. She pushes women to gain confidence and not let anything get in the way of achieving their goals and their lifelong dreams.
One client she was always saying to me, this is hard, this is so much work. And I said, okay, we're going food shopping. Took her shopping and showed her different things. And then when I went back to her house, I showed her how to make a shake. And it literally took like 2 minutes. And she's like, oh, that's it? I said, okay, so now that you saw me do that, so what was hard about that? She goes, nothing. I said, exactly. I said, so now, what's your next excuse? No, don't have any. So what I try and do is just break down the excuses. I look back at pictures of myself, and of course, why I was complaining about the way I looked at 20 and 30, I don't know. Now that I'm like 50, I'm looking back, what the hell was I complaining about? I looked gorgeous, but never comfortable in my skin. And now I'm like, I'm 50, I could walk around naked, short skirts. I'm probably wearing inappropriate clothing, but I don't care. Like, I'll go in my daughter's room and take her stuff, like in the summer, because I just feel comfortable. I work on my body, and I'm proud of it. I really think that the struggles that I went through in my own food and my own eating issues and my own confidence issues and self-esteem issues are actually what makes me able to help other people. But every Sunday morning, I'm so excited to get up and see the pounds going down and see how excited they are and how motivated they are to push forward. It's amazing. It's like, I don't know if they're more excited than me.
Rosie has helped countless women change their lives, and she inspires them to love their bodies enough to sleep naked after 40, 50, 60, and on. That's what makes her fearless.